Hi, this is David, the Reckless Rabbi, and I hope you're having a wonderful Shabbat. I want to talk today about success and failure because we are so obsessed in this world with earthly success, with money, with fame, with romantic partners, that we can really get, it's like we're living in a mist. As Solomon said, uh, everything is vanity, and the word for this is himmel in Hebrew, and the word for this is really a mist. It's like we're not seeing the actual reality. We're seeing it through a mist. And what is real success in the eyes of God? I think real success in the eyes of God is planting a seed, is being a farmer. God is everything. He's a chemist, he's a carpenter, but he's also a farmer, and he loves to plant seeds and he loves to watch them grow, and he has patience. A real problem we have today is we don't have patience anymore with TikTok and YouTube Shorts. And I noticed I put up a video that's 5 seconds, I get 1,000 views, but I put up a 5-minute video and I get three. People don't have patience anymore. God is supremely patient, and if we want to be God-like, we have to be patient also. So, what is success in the eyes of God? It's planting a seed. Now, let's look at the life of Jesus Christ. If we look at the life of Jesus Christ during his actual life, he did miracles on a grand scale, and he had probably a good portion of the people of Israel behind him. And his 13 disciples also, they were diehard. But when things got tough, when he was put on trial, everyone deserted him. Are we to say his life was a failure because people left him quicker than they followed him? No, not at all. What he did was he planted a seed, which was a change in the heart of humanity, a change toward forgiveness, a change toward loving your enemy. It was a complete reversal of the Old Testament, where an eye for an eye and the code of Hammurabi and things like that, and to love your enemy. So Jesus planted a seed. So did he stay on earth, to see this seed cultivated? No, he watched from heaven. He went to the He went to the Father. And even today, when people say that they have experiences where they meet Jesus and all that, no, I believe Jesus is in heaven, and he's waiting to come back like a thief in the night. I really am skeptical about these experiences people have with Jesus. I've been in the presence of the Father. I have the Holy Spirit inside of me, but I've never really had a sit down conversation of Jesus. I've had visions of him in heaven, but as I've said before, as I learned through the movie Constantine, is that there is a wager between God and the devil where there is no direct contact, there is only influence. So I really am skeptical about Jesus coming to someone in the flesh. Remember, Jesus is in the body. Jesus is the body of God. God the Father is eternal, infinite. He's bigger than the universe. He doesn't have a body. His body is Jesus. So I just want you to think about success and failure in the terms of planting a seed. If you want to convert someone to Christianity, like Saint Francis of Assisi wanted to convert the Sultan, and you don't see it happen right away, don't think of yourself as a failure. You know, you've planted a seed that will grow inside of them. And how long did it take me to come to Christianity? I was 18 before I read the New Testament, and probably 33 years old before I became an actual Christian. 33 years for me. So if I come to someone and I baptize them, which I have baptized people before, at least one person I can think of, and they're not wearing the cross and they're not saying Hail Mary every day, but I planted a seed inside of them, and a seed that hopefully, when they go into dark moments and when life gets hard, hopefully they'll turn back to that seed I planted, and that seed will grow. So all I can say to you is that do not measure success in money, in romantic partners, in business endeavors. Measure it in planting a seed which will grow over time in someone. Shabbat Shalom. God bless, God bless, God bless. I just love you so much. Have a wonderful Shabbat. I'll see you soon. This is David the Reckless Rabbi. I love you.